Hi guys, Roddy here. So today I decided to skip a little bit in the Dislyte Reef because I saw a lot of comment and actually players are suffering more in the Shimmer other than the Void and Wither. So I will be skipping forward into the Shimmer first. I think there's more likely the player need at the moment instead of Void and the Wither, right? So I'll go through my own team comp first, which is going to be the Mingxuo team comp, and I'll be showing some of the community players showcase later on at the back of the video. And all you need to know is there's only two viable DPS in my opinion to actually make this thing work. It's either going to be Mingxuo or either going to be Moriyama as the main DPS. So Mingxuo is the only option, is the most free to play way to actually use. It's going to be Mingxuo because you can grind the reso through the mission. If you haven't grinded the mission yet, then probably you're not ready for this Shimmer Messenger first, because Shimmer Messenger is actually very gear requirement as well, and also speed tuning. So but other than Mingxuo, if you did not grind for Mingxuo but you did invest into Moriyama like level 70, then you can use Moriyama to replace into the Mingxuo position. Okay, there's only two viable DPS for the Shimmer because the Shimmer shield here, it will grow bigger and bigger, and the Crystal shield here will reduce final damage from non-Shimmer as well. So basically, any damage that is non-Shimmer is basically useless here. So the only two viable options is going to be Moriyama and Mingxuo. Then as a sub DPS, the viable one is going to be Jiangqiuli, because Jiangqiuli here can do big DPS when it's in demon mode, and also the demon mode here increase the damage and also with additional true damage, and because it's a Shimmer, so he can do more damage as well. But sadly here Taver can't shine, because originally I thought Taver can actually shine, but Taver can't shine in this boss because the Taver here relies on the mark. The highest attack, highest defense, highest HP, the marking. But the marking here won't work on the Shimmer Messenger because whenever he have the Crystal Barrier, any kind of ability effect will not apply to the boss. So you cannot use like the Taver to apply the stack to the boss. So this is actually sad, because this is actually a very good moment to let Taver shine, but they did not let him shine. Alright, then after that, the best supporter around is definitely going to be Lu Shang for the flow type, because you want Lu Shang for the accentuated buff. And then for the wind type here, the best in slot is definitely going for Pinda, because Pinda here gives you additional bonus turn and also gives you buffs, and also harmonic control here for the fighter, especially Moriyama and Mingxuo. They can do multi-hit damage, and the multi-hit damage here deals additional damage now. So for the wind one here, Pinda is definitely the best in slot. But if you don't have Pinda, and Pinda doesn't need to be R6, Pinda need R0. If you don't have Pinda, then the replacement will be Wenlock. So Wenlock here also goes in pretty well, replacement. It didn't give bonus turn, but Wenlock here gives you additional crit damage and also crit rate up, and also reduce the, and also when you do critical damage, you do additional 10 more percentage damage as well. So overall, Wenlock is also a very good replacement. Or you can go for Feng Shun, even though Feng Shun here cannot apply the attack up for your team, I mean the AP up for the team, but Feng Shun here gives you the March Wind for you to get a lot more other buff and damage as well. Okay, then the Infernal one back in slot is going to be Sakura. Sakura here needs to be R6 for you to apply the buff. So the buff here gives you additional stacks, right? Attack, defense, and speed here permanently. This is also very good from Sakura. Then another Shimmer buffer here, if you don't have Champion, the best in slot is the replacement is going to be either Maria for healing. But if you're playing Maria, basically you're playing stalling. You want to stall your team survive long enough to keep stacking from accentuated buff until the maximum stack, and your DPS can kill the boss. So if you're using Maria here, it's basically you're stalling. I'm going to showcase that from the community player. Or you can actually go for Zihe for healing, and also for the damage increase, the damage taken increase here. Okay, so these are the other replacements. Oh, Cecilia also works as well, but Cecilia here is not really that popular option for us to actually use it. Okay, so let me show you my team comp here. It's a one-turn team comp. It's actually very fast. The tuning wise is not that hard, but the requirement on Mingxuo is hard. So Mingxuo here have to be level 70 and have to be R6, D6, but everything here you can get by free. You don't really need to pay anything. I'm not even using Sonic devices to boost the stat, and it's already enough. Why am I saying requirement is high? First thing, you need to go for 100% crit rate, and then you need to go a fast enough Mingxuo. So my Mingxuo here is 288. I think this is around the range you want to go for fast. and then it's going for Thunder set and Fairy set, and as high crit damage as possible and high attack as possible. Okay, then if you don't have your gear that good, then you need to unlock the Sonic device for Mingxuo to let him have a little bit more additional stats if your gear can't really push this high. Okay, then Lu Shang here doesn't matter about the speed. You just want him to be very slow, and with Eggy set to apply shield for your team to increase the tankiness so you don't get one shot. And for Champion here is also without speed. So you see Champion here did not have any speed at all. I'm just going for no speed and going for Harmony set to increase the damage bonus, and going for another Eggy set to apply another amount of shield cause you want to avoid the Shimmer Messenger to one-shot your team. Then Sakura here have to be faster than Mingxuo, and Sakura here have to be a decent amount of HP and going for Panacea set so you heal more, so avoid your team getting one shot. Then Pida here, I'm going for Ocean Wave and HP, but you doesn't have to go for Ocean Wave. Basically any set works, but basically just make him high HP. You want him to survive, and the speed here just make him very slow. Okay, so how it works is you want Sakura to take the turn to buff up the team to avoid your team get one shot and also apply heal, and then Mingxuo will take the turn. Mingxuo will keep taking turn, and every time Mingxuo take the turn, it will benefit by accentuated buff by Lu Shang and also from the passive, because every time when you take the turn, after every Mingxuo turn, ignores 20% of the target's defense, which is going to be the Shimmer Messenger, and it will reset after any enemy active turn. So you want to outspeed the boss before the boss take the turn. So after the boss do the first AoE damage, then you want your Mingxuo to keep cutting turn, keep taking turn to buff up by accentuated buff from Lu Shang and also his own passive to stack up the defense ignore. Then he one-shot the boss. Okay, so and Pinda here will give Mingxuo an additional bonus turn, so it will make Mingxuo get another turn and instantly cast a skill. Okay, so let's take a look here. We go into the battle. Sakura will take the turn first, right, to cast the S3 to protect our team. Let's take a look. Okay, Sakura will cast S3 to protect our team, and then Mingxuo here casts S2, go into the passive mode. Invincibility, and then your shield block most of the damage for you. Mingxuo casts S3 but basically does no damage because the damage can't break through the crystal barrier. Now what Mingxuo doing is keep taking active turn because of the speed from the passive is 300%, and stacking up accentuated buff, go back into the Thunderclap mode and champion buff up into Mingxuo with Harmony stack. There's so many buff into Mingxuo now. Now Mingxuo cut the boss and cast S3, and then you one-shot the boss. Okay, so everything comes into you need the active turn from Mingxuo, and then you need to crit when you need it, but because I have built 100% crit rate, so there's no RNG for that part. And as long as you cut off the boss and take the bonus turn from Pinda, and then Pinda give buff for Mingxuo, Lu Shang accentuate buff into Mingxuo, Sakura buff into Mingxuo, Champion buff Mingxuo, and Harmony stack buff Mingxuo. Mingxuo have the Thunderclap, then everything just one shot. Okay, so you can see everything here is just about Mingxuo. So I can do another one, which is Blitz 10 times. You can also take a look. It's a very consistent team. Everything is just gonna one turn clear the boss. So technically this is a fast clear guide plus clear guide as well. It's as long as you have Mingxuo and the other requirement, you're able to do this team. But let's say you don't have the other supporter, or you want to see other showcase. I'm going to show you some of the other players showcase how they actually clear the Shimmer Messenger. Right, so this one I'm going to showcase is from KermyKomeHome. He is basically using Mingxuo as well, but slightly different. So he's not like going for the one-shot route. He's doing more into like the relief to trigger the SCs, and then Avatara to trigger the SC, so you can stack up the defense ignore, and then Sakura here to buff up the team with Harmony set. Then he's using Zihe instead of Champion, so Zihe here can also heal. Then Pinda to buff up into Mingxuo and bonus turn. Then Lu Shang here for the accentuated buff. Alright, these are the equipment. You can pause and see if you want. But his run here is not like as fast as mine. His one here takes a little bit time because it needs to stack up. But overall, it's also a very fast showcase because the turn doesn't matter, right? If you're gonna blitz, the turn here, probably the blitz chips increased by 5, but overall it's basically the same. As long as you can clear it. Okay, then let's take a look how it actually goes. So, same thing, Sakura buff up. Then Pinda instantly bonus turn into Mingxuo. Then Zihe increase damage taken from the boss. It's the same concept, just that instead of tuning into one turn, you're basically chipping off the boss HP. Like you see, this S3 damage here, it clears like until boss 65%, and one S1 make until boss left 3%. Then you're just wasting time here for a little bit, but it's fine, you won't die because you have Sakura and Zihe for the heal. And then you stack up more until Mingxuo goes back into the Thunderclap and casts S3. If you can't clear it, then you need to rely on another time when you take the additional turn. Alright, more bonus turn, more relief set, stacking up. I think it's almost going to be the maximum amount of accentuated buff, and also the defense ignore soon. But as long as you survive, right, with the Zihe here to slowly increase the boss damage taken, you're basically going to win anyway. So if you can't tune like my speed team for the Mingxuo one, you can try this one. This one here basically is also 100% win rate because you have Sakura and Zihe to avoid your team die, but it just takes slightly longer time, slightly. Alright, now let's take a look at the other one. So this one here is by Riu Riu. So he's using Moriyama as the main DPS and Lu Xiang and Yu Jing combination to trigger the accentuator buff and bonus turn for Moriyama. Maria here for healing up the team and also providing shield. And Pinda here gives Moriyama additional damage proc. Okay, so Pinda bonus turn for Moriyama. Moriyama casts S3, slash a little bit. You chip off the boss HP by a little bit. Then Yu Jing here trigger bonus turn. Make Moriyama cast another S3, the boss left 2%, and another S3, then you will win. Then Maria slowly heal back up, then it's fine, heal back up again. Using bonus turn, let Moriyama take the turn, and cast S3, one shot. Okay, so if you're Moriyama build, then I think this Shimmer boss isn't a problem for you as well. Just that you need to tune a little bit for Yu Jing for the speed. Now let me show you his equipment. Alright, so this is the Moriyama team he's using. It's a R6 D6 level 70 Moriyama, but I believe that even lower reso it will be fine as long as there's a Moriyama that is level 70, because if you can't one shot the boss, then you just wait for 2 shot, 3 shot, because you have Maria here to maintain the heal, is totally fine, and you have Yu Jing to keep on making Moriyama to take more turn to slash the S3. So even though if you don't have R6 Moriyama, like R4, R2 I believe is still good enough to slash the boss, as long as your damage can slice through the shield. And Lu Xiang here to provide the accentuated buff, and Pinda here for the additional damage proc. Then his Moriyama build, this is the Moriyama build he's going for, 100% crit rate, and he's even going for sonic devices, okay, to boost up the Moriyama damage. Then we can take a look at the other unit as well, like Maria here is going for speed to keep rotating the turn, and using here for Astro set so you can get bonus turn to trigger faster for Moriyama. Then Lu Xiang here for harmony set, then Pinda here for the speed. Right, then we have another Moriyama showcase as well. It's the same thing, just I want to show you another equipment kind of playstyle. This one is from GugaGula, and we can take a look here. Basically, it's the same one as the previous Moriyama, but his sonic device is slightly lower. The speed tune one is almost the same. The concept is basically the same because they're using the same Esper, but the equipment is slightly different. Like this Moriyama here is Thunder with Fairy, while the other showcase I showcased just now was Thunder and Light Set. I'm not sure why he's using Light Set, but probably because Light Set have more aggressive stats, probably. Okay, now we can take a look how this match go. It's the same thing Moriyama, you just want Yu Jing to keep buffing Moriyama to let Moriyama slash the boss. Alright. So Pinda, instantly bonus turn for Moriyama, slash the boss, left 20%, Yu Jing casts another bonus turn for Moriyama, and then slash through the boss again, left 85%. Okay, the boss take action. Maria heal back up, cast shield, cast a heal. Yu Jing, can't AP push. Harmony set trigger. Then Moriyama. Oh, the boss take another action first. Oh, Maria died. S1. CD reset, S3 slash, then kill the boss. Okay, it's the same concept. So Moriyama, this is for the Moriyama team. Then let me show you another one of the Mingxuo team. So yeah, basically that's it. So I hope this video actually helped you guys out if you are still suffering in a Shimmer Messenger. In my opinion, I think the best one is actually Mingshuo, because the requirement for Mingshuo is not that high compared with Moriyama, because Mingshuo here can grind out the Rezo. But yeah, the equipment wise, the tuning needs to be better for the speed while maintaining high crit rate. And if you can't get the stats, go for the sonic devices on Mingshuo. Okay, let you can see I'm getting a lot of speed and crit rate together to actually achieve this speed and the damage wise. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to comment down what you guys think about it, and if you have any question, you can feel free to comment down as well. I'll try to help you out, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.